Glad to have you back. Now let's look at one of the investigative hearings conducted by the House of Representatives before going on recess. It's on revenue leakages and operational deficiencies in the Nigerian Maritime Administration and Safety Agency. Heads and representatives of government ministries, agencies and departments gather in the House of Representatives for a public hearing.
NIMASA is not exempted from this.
It's focused on the revenue leakages and operational deficiencies in the Nigerian Maritime Administration and Safety Agency, NIMASA. The chairman of the committee, welcoming participants, made it clear that the investigation intends to ensure that government gets its due.
Your Excellency, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, you will agree with me that it is worrisome and unacceptable that revenue losses in excess of $10 billion over the past 15 years has been revealed. And I repeat, this is totally unacceptable.
The Speaker of the House of Representatives, declaring the investigation open, touched on how the agency is perceived by the public.
But public perception is that it's profligate, unaccountable, and wasteful of government resources. If you doubt this, I guess the ongoing trial and investigation of NIMASA underpins the point I'm laboring to make here.
Agreeing with the Speaker, the Permanent Secretary of the Ministry of Transportation said government is also carrying out a full investigation into all the operations of the agency.
Furthermore, and arising from investigations which are ongoing, a number of the agency's top management and senior staff are either facing trial and/or are being investigated by relevant agencies. This will holistically address most of these issues and help to block most of the leakages.
These are steps he believes will complement the work of the House Committee. The Director General of NIMASA outlined some of the challenges confronting the agency.
Most of the irregularities in our record is due to double billing, disclaimed and disputed bills. There are cases where shipping companies, shipping agents dispute bills, and in a few cases, there are ongoing negotiations.
The committee also heard from other participants at the forum. The committee is expected to submit its report to the House for consideration and adoption. Now, to some issues that were considered by the lawmakers in plenary.
The House of Representatives has urged the federal government to put necessary machineries in motion that will lead to the generation of electricity through coal in all the states with proven coal reserves. This resolution followed the motion which is sponsored by Representative Ahmed Abu, who expressed his concern over the unending fall in electricity generation. The motion was referred to the Committee on Power for further legislative input.
Aware that coal has many important uses, the most significant of which is the electricity generation, as around 7.1 billion tons were used worldwide in 2010. For that purpose, it is shared as the biggest single source of energy for electricity production is growing. Concern that there has been an unending fall in electricity generation, which worsened on Thursday, 24th March 2016, when there occurred a total system collapse at exactly 1 p.m. when the nation went to ground zero, with all distribution companies DISCO receiving 0 megawatt allocation from the system operators. Also concerned that this never-ending fall in electricity generation has been attributed to vandalism.
Meanwhile, the House of Representatives has mandated the Committee on Federal Capital Territory to undertake an investigation of alleged irregularities surrounding the Centenary City development. The resolution by the House was reached in a bid to determine whether the project was carried out in accordance with existing laws. The Committee on Federal Capital Territory is expected to report back to the House in 4 weeks.
I want this Honourable House to note that the federal government had recently conceptualized and undertaken an Abuja Centenary City Development Project, which was allegedly piloted by the office of the then Secretary to the Government of the Federation, and consigned that the Centenary City project was met with irregularities which may have cost the federal government and the Federal Capital Development Administration, FCDA, billions of naira of revenues and loss of thousands of hectares of land.
Now, the lawmakers are set to resume on Tuesday, the 12th of June. A lot has happened while they were on recess, and I'm sure they will be reacting to a lot of them. Well, we will have all that to look forward to. Well, that is it for the Gavel for you today. Thanks for being there. I'm Lanre Lasese. Bye.